welcome.
What's up, y'all?
It's the Sundays podcast.
That is us.
On Sundays.
And
we back.
We back at you on the 4th of July.
And we back.
That's right.
It is
Oh, yeah.
Independence
This is a
Day.
weird
4th of
July. I have a
weekend.
lot of weird mixed emotions, but I know we're going to get there. However, there was some alarming news right before we started. Michael?
Well, we're doing the podcast a little later than usual, mainly because of Eric, but also
Meg.
because, well, no easy way of saying is I sharded before the podcast started.
I'd like that on my ringtone. I sharded.
Yeah. So, yeah, I, had a little doo-doo in the pants.
That's a
Had
throwback,
to,
folks.
Was it little?
Oh, yeah, it
Or
wasn't
was it
much at all,
actually?
but there was, enough I had to do some maintenance.
As he put it, it's not like I laid a log in my underwear, all right?
Ugh, so it was liquid?
No, I mean, it was shit,
I don't want to know.
but it just
Thank you.
wasn't very much.
Let's dive into this in more detail, please.
Yeah.
Did you wipe afterwards? And how hot is it there? Do you have swamp ass right now?
Did you at least change the undies, Michael?
Eric's like, the same thing
Yeah.
happened to me, and I don't know how to take care of it.
I changed,
I actually just sat in it. I'm
yeah.
sitting in it right
I'm
now.
all
I didn't
good.
know what to do.
We don't have near the humidity that you guys have there in good old Michigan. So swamp ass.
While we're
isn't
on the topic,
as big
then,
of a deal here.
I
I'll
get
say that.
swamp ass at least once a day because it's so humid here.
Okay, gross.
Even if I don't even
Thank you.
shit that day, I just end up with swamp ass. I work in a kitchen.
Wait, what do you mean you don't shit that day?
Yeah,
I don't shit.
You're supposed to shit every day. Michael clearly does.
Oh, I mean, usually in the morning, but apparently it wanted to come out a few hours early today.
That I'm so sorry, Michael, because it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have this really great fart, and then it's just like, whoa.
Okay,
Oh.
if you have to push that hard
I
to
didn't.
get a fart
I literally
out,
didn't. I
Alright.
barely did anything. I gotta be honest.
Oh,
Like I
no,
didn't
that's-
like.
okay,
I-
maybe you should
it
get
wasn't
something
like
checked
one
out.
of those like,
No,
oh, this is gonna
no.
be a great fart. I literally was just like, oh, I think I have to fart. No.
All right, well, Sandra, that means
That was literally the whole conversation in my head.
that
She
means
says, I
you've
think
been
I have
pegging
to
him
fa-
too
oh,
much.
No, that wasn't.
I
You
know.
gotta lay
Yeah,
off the pegging.
because
Yeah,
I
you're
know.
opening it up. Goddamn it.
Butthole is too loose. That is some loose butthole.
loose butthole action, not tight
Yeah.
butthole. Wow, that's unbelievable, Michael. And you're 30, right?
Yep. Wheels are falling off the wagon.
Actually, once you turn 30, it becomes acceptable
Ladies.
again. Can't do it in your 20s, but once you turn 30, it's okay. So,
Oh, you know
least you
what?
got
I
It
that.
think I heard that.
depends.
Yeah, there we go. I just gotta,
that reminds me of a joke
Oh,
I
I
heard
like
the
that.
other
It
day.
depends. Oh God.
What does eating out of grandma smell like?
Oh
Depends.
God. Okay. Ooh, I like it. That's good.
You didn't come up with it, so don't
I
go on
didn't.
stage with it.
Was that on?
It's
the
all a
Taffy
collaborative
Taffy
effort.
Rack?
I'm a collaborative stand up. I got Jess on sound effects.
Oh, one of those.
Like you're
I steal my
just
jokes.
doing podcasts. Got it.
I'm a real Amy Schumer out here. Collaborative.
Oh, we're dropping names, folks. We'll call you out.
Who?
Sammy Almer.
Nice try.
Nah, I know. I'm gonna delete
Eric,
that
did
out.
you get your car?
I got
Yeah,
my
what's
car.
going on with your car situation?
New whip.
You got the new whip? What?
Yeah.
Did anything transpire before said whip was
Well,
whipped?
weirdly
or
enough,
just- I don't know.
I
Whatever you
was
call
crashed into 2 days before I was supposed to trade my car in today. someone.
Like Dave Matthews Band.
Michael on the money. Thank you. I was thinking the exact same thing. Thank you, Michael. Sorry.
I don't get
go
it.
ahead. On the money, Michael.
I don't get it.
Dave Matthews Band. The only good song that they have is called "Crash Into Me."
Oh, that
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yes, that one.
I was hit by Dave
okay,
Matthews
I'm sorry.
Band.
Moving on.
Take
Yeah,
out my
I get
new
in.
car.
Get a knock on the door at 4:00 in the morning from the cops, and of course I'm freaking out because it's fucking cops, and I'm like, "Fuck,
And
what am I
Dave
going to jail
Matthews
for
is
now?"
Right there.
Turns out,
Wait, what?
the cops showed up at my door. Turns out it's because I wasn't going to jail, but some woman fucked up on drugs, fell asleep, and crashed into my parked car. And yeah, kind of ruined my day before it even began. 4:00 in the morning.
Ruin my day. I'm so sorry. That
Yeah.
sucks, man.
But at
That
least
is
it
the
wasn't the
worst
new
luck.
car.
Yeah. There
True.
you go.
Bright side. Love that.
Only silver
Love a
lining, I
good
guess.
silver lining.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so, okay,
I think the
so
other
did you
silver
get the new
lining.
car?
I was gonna say. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, no, Michael, what?
I was gonna say the other silver lining is probably that you're gonna get more money from insurance than what you would have for trading it in.
Yes,
So-
it turns out estimated damage repairs is $3,700. My car's only worth $2,500, so probably gonna get at least $2,500 because they got to total it out.
Yeah. That's not bad.
So yeah, that's
Especially when they were only going to give you 1,000 for it. So
yeah.
A blessing in
fuck it,
disguise.
take the extra 1,500, go to the fucking casino, put it all on black.
And that's
Watch me.
why we don't have
Say
any
I won't.
money.
Say I won't.
You won't.
Oh.
Okay, wait, so did you get the new car or
said I
what?
won't. Yeah, I got
If
it.
we don't
I picked it
get
up.
a fucking snap or story of you fucking
No, I hate
1,500
gambling.
on black.
I
You
hate
have
gambling.
to do the old college.
Says the man who doesn't know how to gamble.
The senior pick next to your car.
Oh my god. I would
Post
love that,
that.
please.
We gotta
Yeah, we'll
post
post that.
it.
We'll put it on our socials. We'll put that on
That
the socials.
actually was one of my senior pictures. I did take my car photo.
Of course
on my
it
car,
I
was.
know it, yeah.
on my black Grand Am.
Woo! Twins.
I'm like 90%
You had a Grand Am?
sure that I didn't do that.
Yeah, we talked about this.
I thought
We
you had a
talked
Grand
about this,
Prix.
Eric.
Yeah.
We had a Grand Prix, Michael and I, but
Yeah.
my first car
Oh.
was a Grand Am. And it was black.
Cool.
And they're all
Hell
pieces
yeah.
of
Did
shit.
it have a sunroof?
I actually loved it though at first.
I still love
No sunroof, I don't think. No.
Oh, mine was
Wait,
cooler.
is that the
pretty
car
nice.
you got, Eric?
Yeah, it was.
No,
Yeah,
it was his
I
high
got a
school car.
1997 black Grand Am.
Big upgrade. I was
No, was you
driving. I was driving a '93.
Wait, okay, no, Eric. What car did you get?
I got a 2016 RAV4 hybrid.
Rob.
RAV.
Is it a Nissan RAV4?
It's a Toyota.
No, that's
Nissan, it's a Toyota.
Toyota, yeah.
There was a comic that I saw
pictures.
this week, and he called it a Nissan RAV4, and everyone laughed, and he didn't get it. He didn't get his
Oh.
own goddamn joke.
I mean, maybe he did get it.
Are
but
you
he's
sure
just
Eric wasn't performing there?
I
Eric,
am
is it a good
too
car?
good
Do you
to
like
perform
it?
on
What's
stage.
its name?
It doesn't. It's all reliable.
It's a good name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't driven it enough for it to have a personality yet. The old
Oh, okay.
the old gas saver. I
Yeah?
actually had to put gas in on my way home. Assholes at the dealership.
Oh wow, that's
You couldn't just charge it up.
It's not that kind of electric. It charges while you drive.
Charge it up.
It doesn't plug in. It's not a plug-in hybrid. That's the thing now too. Plug-in
so it's
hybrid?
not a hybrid.
It's a hybrid.
So it's
it
just
charges.
a gas guzzler like any other.
I mean, it guzzles gas, but it guzzles. It's more like sips gas. It doesn't guzzle it. It just slowly sips it.
like
They're at a little wine
scotch.
tasting.
Sip, sip.
While having like a glass of water in
Scotch,
between each sip.
Quite the
It's charged.
analogy.
It charges itself.
How does that work?
Whenever
suck
I
your
hit the
own dick?
brakes, or like when it's just coasting, it charges itself. And then I can turn
What?
on
That sounds like a
electric vehicle
lie.
mode. I swear. It's all true. I'll go get the owner's manual right now. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, the alternator already does that, like through your battery, so I can see how they could be able to do it. It's interesting.
Oh, Michael knows cars.
I don't. I
That's
know very little.
literally what the alternator does.
I know that's what I just said.
Oh, clearly.
Men in your
Yeah, right.
mechanics.
That's like
Men think they know everything.
how
Classic
your
man
tires
world.
your tires rotate, your alternator charges your battery.
Are you mansplaining right
I
now?
was just going to
Yeah.
say that. Mansplainer! Get him! Cancel.
Canceled.
Are you gaslighting me? Eric.
Jess, no one said anything to you. You're not being gaslit right now. It's all in your head.
Is there any medical
Yes.
evidence to back that up?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, this bowl
For
is
those of you who
awful.
don't know, that's a perfect example. Oh, I know. Well, okay, Mr. Dum Dum forgot to stop and pick up weed because apparently
Sorry,
that's something you
I
can
was
do now.
busy. I was busy. Yeah, at the dispensary. I forgot to stop at the dispensary. And
So what are
You
you
know-
smoking now?
Yeah. So what are you smoking on?
tobacco
know.
with keef on top.
Out of your bowl.
It's like a hobo
Mhm.
spliff.
Wow. So much judgment and shade at you right now.
Well, I don't want to
All of
smoke a
it.
cigarette with keef in it. Because I don't want to smoke a whole cigarette right now.
So instead, I'll smoke
Gross.
this pure tobacco.
It's not pure. It's mixed with keef.
God.
Well, that is a choice.
It's
And
barely a choice.
you have
It's a
that
choice
choice.
you can make. You can make that choice, which is great.
It's the choice
For
you make when
you.
you have no choice.
I used to be a piece of shit.
I had an old roach that I was saving,
I mean,
but I lost it.
that sounds terrible.
What year is it?
Exactly.
Eric, you're too old to be smoking keef on top of tobacco.
Well, okay, I had to put money down on a car, so I've been like broke the past 2 weeks, even though I didn't get the car for 2 weeks.
Using
And I got paid today.
know.
And I was planning
You
on
get paid on Wednesdays.
getting out of work. Yeah.
A little under the table cash.
What a
direct
weird day to
deposit.
get paid. Did you,
I
do you
work
get
in a
paid like twice a
restaurant.
month, or
It's for pasta,
Bi-weekly.
did you say? You get paid for pasta? What kind of pasta drug deals are you doing?
Yeah,
Is this
what
why
the
you don't
fuck?
have weed? You're smoking pasta now?
Is pasta the new weed?
It's always been called pasta.
Pastide?
That ragu.
Oh, God, excuse me.
Ragu.
ragu?
Smoking on that
Prego.
ragu. It's too soon, Jess.
Prego.
Wow.
Yeah. What the
Wow. They just made abortion illegal.
Prego. First of all, that's Italian for thank you. And also, fuck that shit.
So that's why there's so
That's
many
why-
Italians.
Segue. Oh shit.
That's why. No, that. Yes. No. Maybe. But
Okay.
also, that's why this fucking 4th of July is not going to be the same. I mean, there's just been
True.
so much shit happening. Nothing good. It has nothing. Nothing's good. We can't.
You don't get the fuck yeah. They don't get the
I
fuck yeah. They just get America.
And something I was talking to a dear friend of mine about not too long ago.
Was it me like 5 minutes ago?
That. Yeah.
Wow. Just make everything about you.
It is.
Well,
Sorry.
Oh, we know. We know, Jesus.
yeah, right. I don't know. It's just like lately there has been nothing good. Like I have not heard or seen any progress. Like if anything, we've taken a step backwards, and I'm unhappy,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
and I feel deserted.
it's a frustrating time. I don't know what to say. You would think 2022 we'd be taking strides, leaps forward and being progressive as a country, but literally going back to 1930. A whole
50,
century almost.
49?
Well, if
Yeah.
Michigan goes back to pre Roe v. Wade laws, which our governor's fighting hard to not have that happen, but if it does, the ruling is from 1931 in Michigan. Back to 1931 laws where abortion is a felony with no exception for rape or
That's
incest.
Oh my god.
Fucking stupid.
I hate this world so much sometimes. I really do.
The fucked
And
up part
everyone's
is
like, well, then do something.
most of the country
ugh.
doesn't want this, but they still are like, well, too bad.
Yeah.
It's so sad to know that my country, my government, does not care about the safety of women. Period. That's what this is.
Doesn't care about the safety of non-white women, because that's what it's about. It's about taking away rights from people who already struggle to make ends meet in this country. They don't have the resources they need in their local communities. They already have to travel far as fuck, and now it's even harder and harder and harder to have safe abortions. Abortions are not going to go away. They're going to become less safe, and there's going to be way more deaths because of it. And you know who those deaths are? Not fucking white people. It's a fucking crazy fucking ploy to get some weird fucking white supremacy agenda moving forward. And it is a fucking scary time.
How are we there? Like,
It's
how
scary.
is this happening?
Yeah.
Seriously, how is this
Because
happening?
we had a president.
But how is this like
We
allowed
elected
to
someone
happen?
into the
How is this
presidency,
just like it's
and
just
he put people into the Supreme Court, and our Supreme Court does not have fucking term limits. So those people are fucking there until they die. Until they
Yeah,
fucking die,
but-
dude. That's fucking insane. 9 people controlling this country, and what is constitutional or not?
6
It
of
made
them,
sense when people
or
lived to
3
be
of them,
50 years old.
3 of them there illegally. At least 3 of them there
Yes.
illegally.
With who have been fucking accused of fucking sexual assault, all kinds of crimes. It's a fucking insane time.
Yeah.
And like you said, Eric, it's unfathomable. How did we get here?
The worst part is, I mean, and I will be saying that a lot. The one of the worst parts about this is, you know, this fight will not be ending anytime soon.
No, I mean it's
that's not happening.
You know, it just goes to show that, you know, we're not separated church and state. You know, it's a fallacy.
No.
Like it's
you can't even claim that anymore.
You can't, because this is like their only thing is that, well, the Bible says. Well, the Bible says. Well, I don't care about your fucking Bible. I don't believe in your fucking Bible. So please keep the laws away from something that's purely religion based.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court just said that you can pray and you can lead a class in prayer now.
Yeah.
So all of our Muslim listeners and who are teachers, please start leading your classes in prayer. I would much prefer you lead a class in prayer in Islam than
or better yet,
Christianity.
if you're
like
a Satanist teacher, lead your students in some satanic
prayers.
At least they'll get something of substance from that.
Make sacrifices.
No, Satanism is actually like
Jesus Christ.
very pro.
If they actually want to do this, let's do it. Like for real. Like let's actually do it. And all religions just start praying in school. Do it, because it's going to reverse some shit real fucking quick. Well, I don't want my daughter being led by a fucking Muslim. And
but then they come up with some bullshit, some bullshit ruling that you can't pray in a different language in school. It's like, what? Well, my religion.
All right, convert that shit to English.
Only. But then it can sound like you're saying a Christian prayer, and they'd be fine with that.
You can sound like it all they want, but it's not. It's still not. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is, if your child comes home with, you know, a Quran or something like that,
this has gotten very weird.
I mean, has it though? This is the weirdness that is our country now.
Right. I mean,
like this is a possibility.
They're literally telling us that what you do with your body, you know, it doesn't matter to them. They can control it. And if you can't control your own body, like what are we, you know, like what freedom
is
do we have?
Is that even freedom?
Yeah, what freedom do we have if we cannot control what is happening in our bodies?
That's sort of on the note what me and Jess were talking about before the call about something I saw was like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness were guaranteed. Liberty, like you cannot own your stuff. You cannot own your house. You can still owe money on your house, owe money on your car, owe money on everything. But if you don't own your body, nothing is yours. You're not free. That's the most basic freedom.
Yeah.
The right to do to your body what you want to do.
That is your life. Literally.
But apparently now it's not.
Only for women.
So I have to have that baby.
I
have to work my ass off to feed that baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, I just have to say, and I know, I don't know, I feel like there's just a lot of like shit circling around all of this, and one of them is all of these fucking Christians who come up and are like, we'll adopt your babies. Meanwhile, how many children are in foster care right now? How many babies are neglected?
Yeah.
Dumpster babies?
Yeah. How many well, I mean, think about it like this. How many people are going to become parents who, you know, didn't want to be I mean, you're being forced to become a parent. You're being forced. There is no question about it. You're being forced to raise this child.
Handmaid's Tale.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. You're not being forced to raise a child. You're being forced to have one. You don't
Right,
necessarily
but
have to
okay.
raise it.
So your other option is adoption, which what we were just talking about, where there's a whole lot of fucking problems going in the foster care system.
Half of the kids in foster care are fucking raped and fucking beaten and abused. And
I wouldn't say
there's-
half. I would say 9 out of 10.
There you go.
We'll see exactly.
It's not ideal, and it's not the solution at all.
Although those aren't real stats, everybody. That's just
Plus,
from
like-
feeling. Just saying that.
What about like the parents that just can't and I know we joke about it, but like dumpster their baby. That's like worse than
Yes.
like that's an actual baby
Right.
Yes.
with
that's
a
an
real
actual
heartbeat.
child.
Yeah, that's an actual took breaths.
Well, I'm also
Had
thinking
thoughts.
about the kids that have to stay with their really shitty parents. There are a
Yeah.
lot of people that don't want to parent and they don't
Right.
want to raise their kids, and therefore their
Exactly.
kids are they have to raise themselves. Like, that is not.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you're
That's not
forcing
right.
people. You're forcing people to become parents when they don't want to be, or
They don't have the
or they're not
resources
It's not
fit
the
to.
right time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
and
Why
you're
don't we
forcing
have the right to
a
choose that?
child to go through some really fucked up shit.
Really, really big traumatic moments. I mean, the amount of trauma that your parents pass on to you from their childhood is astronomical. Now, imagine your parents were forced to have you as their child. That trauma is only going to be exacerbated. It's only going to be worse because they're just going to throw everything at this child. You know what I mean? In a lot of cases, obviously not every case is the same, but in a lot of cases, those traumas are going to get passed down, and it's going to be even worse. And then we wonder why kids are shooting up schools, and we wonder why there are mass shootings, literally multiple mass shootings every week here in this country.
We just don't have the resources to keep having all of these babies. So why are they forcing us to do it? To run up all of our resources?
Not to mention the same people telling us, hey,
they do
you
that?
have to have a baby, are also complaining about gas prices. If you're complaining about gas prices, how the fuck do you expect us to take care of a child? You're complaining about the fucking amount of money that goes into your gas tank. Yet you're telling somebody, have a child, which is going to be hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Well, you shouldn't have been out there having sex. Yeah, okay.
Is that what it is? Is that what they
Abstinence.
really want us to do? Is to stop having sex? Is that really it?
No, they just
Is that
want
what they
to
said?
tell
It's a
us what we
control
can and can't
tactic.
do.
Yes.
You can do this, you
They want to
can't do
control
that.
everyone. Meanwhile, their
Mm.
daughters and wives and mistresses, they all have perfect access to whatever they need
Yeah.
safely and discreetly. Whatever. They get all the privacy,
As
they
long
get
as-
all the medical attention. Meanwhile, people are suffering and dying simply because they don't have access. It's a fucking control tactic. That's it. It's not fucking
I
stupid
came up-
religion. It's not your fucking moral beliefs.
I came up
It's
to a
disguised as
solution
religion and moral beliefs.
on our representatives not representing us. As a representative, your salary is what your lowest constituent makes. So, like, that gives you incentive to raise up your community as a representative, because whoever is the least paid person, that's what you make. So you want that person to make.
That's not going to fly.
Yeah, it's not going to fly, but that would work, right? Or
In theory,
a salary cap, maximum salary.
they do have salary caps.
I was gonna say, I
However,
think
I mean,
they do.
a universal
they have
salary
so many other things that can make them money. Like, for instance, Pelosi's husband has stock in businesses that she actively works with for the government, and she's able to tell him when to buy and sell. But that's not insider trading somehow.
Buy, sell, buy, sell.
And that's coming from
Well,
a
no,
Democrat,
it is.
folks.
Yeah.
That is insider trading.
But yeah, it's just gross.
This country's
I
gross.
think. I mean,
in
when
all
it
aspects
comes
of the
to-
word. Just
when it comes to
excessive.
these major
ugly.
issues,
Do I
Oh, but
move
you
to
should be
Canada?
proud.
yeah,
You should be
to
proud. We
be
have more
American.
freedoms than anyone.
Yeah,
See?
right.
Respect those who fight for your country.
If you have to
Um,
take away other people's freedoms to feel like you're free, that's not freedom.
It's all just so extremely disappointing and so hurtful.
It's
yeah.
fucking
It's-
terrifying. Because what's next? What's fucking next?
Yeah, I mean, if they can change this so easily, why can't they change anything so easily?
I mean, they're already hinting
it's
at
weird
taking away
how
gay marriage and
contraceptives
yeah.
are too.
Yep.
Yeah, which is totally fucked up. I think, like, why is it for like your state, like the state you live in, you get ballots for certain things, right? And you get to decide as a community, like, hey, we say that, this is what we want, and okay, cool. Well, now that's going into effect. Why can't we do the same thing, like for these same issues? Like, let's actually vote on it as a people rather than just here's a representative who actually doesn't give a fuck about what you have to think, and they're just going to go off of their own morals and thoughts, even though that's not why we fucking put them there.
Well, that's another issue plaguing this country is voter suppression and trying to make it as hard
True.
as possible for the wrong people to vote.
AKA people of color.
It's just
Not
so
rich
extremely
white people.
disappointing.
Not rich white people.
Because I mean, we have progressed a little bit. It's fine for colored people to be rich now, as long as they're still Republican. So they're considered the right people
Yeah.
still.
That's true.
Don't you
It's a
just
class issue.
hate being white?
I don't hate being white.
I don't hate
I'm
being
just
white,
disappointed.
but I'm disappointed in my people. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like
Yes.
every fucking stride we take, we end up taking like 2-3 strides back, and it's like, what the fuck?
I'm really disappointed in how naive people can be, thinking that this is a religious issue or a moral issue, thinking that just being so brainwashed and not seeing reality for what this is.
Mhm.
And then when if I point it out, oh wow, you're an extremist, you're into conspiracies, and you're playing into that
Mhm.
extremist fear that those far lefts have all the they're fear mongers. Like, cool, way to distract.
There's
Way
no
to
communication
distract.
anymore. Like, people don't listen. People just walk around
No.
yelling their opinions all the time. No one's listening.
Well,
Well, I
that's because
believe
there's
this.
nothing
Well, I
to,
believe
like,
this.
check people
Well, I
anymore.
believe this, and I'm right.
Well,
I believe
that's
this, and I
because
think
there's
you're
nothing there
wrong.
to check anybody anymore. And
Yeah.
I mean, when you have, we live in a social media world. That's where we see most opinions. And when anybody can just go online and spew out whatever the fuck they want without consequence, then yeah, we're gonna live in an age where people are ignorant to the facts and people aren't paying attention to what's actually happening behind the scenes, or they do realize it and it's what they want. You know what I mean? So then they're for it anyway. Like it. It's very frustrating to know that we live in an age where you can literally find any amount of information you want in the world, yet they choose to listen to the same people they've been listening to their whole lives.
Well, people are very susceptible to the mind works very crazy that way. Like, Stockholm syndrome, things like that, where like your mind just it's so easily manipulated. As humans, our brains and minds are so easily manipulated, so it's so easy to just be like, oh yeah, like that does make sense. Like, yeah, I'm gonna watch like 5 YouTube videos about how the earth is actually flat, and now I'm like, wow, okay, they make some pretty good points. Like, I can kind of see that, like it's not that I'm a flat earther, folks, not a flat earther
She
here.
is.
I believe in science. But like, I just think that's part of it, where people just don't have the education, because it's so easy for misinformation to be spread now. Like Michael was saying, it's like
Mhm.
shit is everywhere, and half of it is fucking bullshit.
And some of it's in my underwear.
Full circle.
Sorry. I couldn't help it. I felt like we needed a tension cutter.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Folks, peeing your pants is cool. Shitting your pants is
not.
cool.
I'd much rather have. I mean, let's face it. As men, Eric, we get. Sometimes you don't shake a little. You don't shake enough. A little dribble gets in there. I'd much rather sit in a little dribble of pee than in a little pebble of poop. I'll say
Yeah.
that.
Puddle and
'Cause if you're
pebbles.
sitting in a little pebble of poop, you gotta worry about if people can smell that or not. Do people know I got a shit?
Can they smell my shit in my pants?
That's a long time to go without noticing.
Do you think?
I feel like I can smell it. They've got to be able to smell it.
I could probably,
And they do.
unless somebody else farted. Look around.
It's that skunk, I think.
Bill, did you shit your pants? I can smell it from over here. Okay, now everyone thinks Bill did it. Okay, I'm in the clear.
Meanwhile, I'm still
Meanwhile, our rights are still being taken away from us left and right. I cannot believe this country that we live in.
If I want to sit in my own shit, I should be able to. All right? My body, my choice.
Well, that's next on the docket for our
You can't shit your
Supreme
pants.
Court.
The Constitution says you can't shit your pants if you're an adult.
Unless you're white.
Unless you're white and rich and can afford new underwear.
And well, that should definitely be a law. Put that in there.
Yeah.
New underwear.
Also,
yeah.
why is everybody on this? God damn it! Why is everybody on the Supreme Court a fucking dinosaur?
Because
Yeah.
they do that until they fucking die.
Yeah, but
Don't
I'm
you
saying
have to be
even
like
the
a
new
minimum
ones,
of
the new ones are,
75
like,
to
still
even-
old. It's like,
Why are our presidents so fucking old?
yeah.
Can
Because
we get
people
some fucking
suck.
like, not to be ageist, but I mean, Jesus Christ, like we need to
You gotta
have
be
some
at
more
least
moderacy in our
35.
fucking government. It's so
And like
extreme.
once you're 35, your life's already halfway
35
over.
makes sense.
I don't know. I say we break that
not if you're
age.
Biden or Trump.
I say we get a Gen Alpha to be president right now. A fucking 8-year-old to be president. I bet
Little
he
baby,
would run this
let's
country
go.
better
Oh my god.
than
Little
our
goo goo
last
gaga.
2 presidents.
Little goo goo gaga as president.
A TikTok star. Let's get whoever is the biggest TikTok
Yeah.
star to become our president.
I would love to see
No,
that. Just
he's
for
got an
fun.
ego. They've got an ego.
Oh, I mean, they're
Let's
8 years
get-
old. Every
let's get, like-
8-year-old kid has an ego.
I'm talking about the TikTok star. We need.
my bad. Well, the 8-year-old could be a TikTok star. We don't know.
That's true. It probably is the 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, so on
I
that
think-
TikTok.
I mean, I think 40 or 50 is a good age. Personally,
I don't know.
because you're
I
still
feel like-
young enough that like you have most of the time you have kids who are the young of the younger generation.
Yeah, but you have kids
So
that are of
they're
the
in
younger
touch
generation,
with,
so
like-
like you're either gonna like be that weird 40-year-old that's thinks they're 21, or you're like completely anti everything young. Like, oh, well, back in my day, things were better.
I
I
don't
feel
know
like
if I could say that.
I feel like most parents, obviously not all, but most parents like at least try and see the others, their kids' side of things. Like they don't just like write them off and just like, oh, they're just some dumb kid, because it's their fucking kid, so they want to listen to them most of the time.
You're giving people a lot of credit, Michael.
I am.
Yeah, they didn't even
but-
want to have these kids in the first place. They were forced to raise these kids. 'cause they couldn't have an abortion.
Fair enough. All right, fuck it. Everybody's dying.
And this
man.
kid is going to constantly remind me of the time I was attacked. So thank you for that, by the way. Continued trauma. Can we just
Yep.
say that?
Okay, well, one time my uncle tickled my butthole. Does that count? That's trauma?
Is that why you keep fighting for Uncle Eric?
That's
No.
why you love butt
I'm-
stuff so much.
Uncle Eric is fighting for love.
Doesn't sound like love.
I don't want to wait.
For our lives to be over.
I don't know the words. I don't
Dawson's
know.
Creek. That's how that ended, right?
Yeah, I think so. That sounds
Yes.
that sounds right.
With a hair flip.
Wow. Yeah.
From
Ooh, 90s
James
hair flip.
Vanderbeek.
What a shitty name.
Yeah.
His name.
The actual name?
We tried to
It's
tell
his
him.
actual
He
name.
should've-
Dawson.
His mother was forced to have him.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
Canadian.
That was the 90s.
Is he Canadian?
Hmm.
Yes, I believe so.
Or
All the
Deutsch?
good ones are Canadian.
Dutch.
Or English.
I might
UK.
move there after this bullshit. I can't do it anymore.
They don't accept
Vancouver?
Americans, right?
You guys want to go to Vancouver?
What?
It's like really hard as an
Yeesh.
American to get into like Canada
Yeah.
to like live there right now.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody
They put
likes
restrictions
us.
on us.
We're the fucking mean girls.
They
of the
did that
world.
like,
you can't sit
right
with us.
after
And then we're
Trump
like, we
became
sit with you.
president. They're like, oh shit, we got to put restrictions on
Oh.
Americans.
I thought that was more around COVID, but it might have.
Oh,
been
that
Trump, too.
sucks. Okay. Well,
I mean-
shit. I gotta figure something out.
It was
You got
probably a
going to
combo.
work visa.
I like my theory better.
Cancun.
And you can't tell me otherwise.
Canadian,
Give me some
right?
coke.
It says it in the Bible.
Guys, we're not getting quality. Our argument is quality healthcare. We're not getting quality healthcare in Mexico.
I don't want to go to Mexico. I want to go to Canada.
I want to go to
They
the
got
UK.
weed there.
I want to go to Antarctica and get away from everyone.
Yeah, but the UK doesn't have free weed or legal weed.
free weed.
Free weed. Where the fuck you getting free,
Free
weed? At?
weed.
Jesus Christ, I
Netherlands,
need to go.
baby. Let's go. Amsterdam. Come on.
Hey.
I
Sweden.
heard
Yeah.
Amsterdam's way more strict now.
Yeah, I heard,
Do they
I
have-
heard that too.
Do
But
they
that might
have
been during COVID.
weed legal in Sweden? Sweden?
Sweden? I don't know.
Sweden? It would be a lot cooler if you did.
I feel like Amsterdam's like the only place that's legal in Europe. I feel like they're pretty strict about
I
it.
think that might be right. Yeah. So let's go
Maybe-
to Canada then.
Maybe Denmark.
Where James Vanderbeek is from.
Denmark.
He's Australian.
North Dakota.
Denmarkian.
Danish.
Damn.
Denmarkian.
Well, I'm just saying I'm not exactly enjoying what's happening right now. So
Makes
I
it
would
hard
like
to
to go to a
celebrate the
place.
4th.
Yeah, I know. I feel really weird about celebrating it tomorrow, wink wink. And I I don't know
It's
how I
tomorrow.
don't
What
know
are
how
you
I feel
talking
because
about?
usually I really enjoy the 4th of July. I really do. I love the stupid parades and fireworks shit. Like it just
I don't know. Even
so
fireworks are getting kind of annoying now. Like they don't have the same
but
feel.
yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll just make a burger and we can call it a day.
Go
I'm
get an
celebrating
abortion.
International Fight Week on Saturday, so that's what I'm celebrating this weekend. International Fight Week, folks. Tune in to the
Fight.
UFC.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win the fight?
Well, there's a lot of fights.
Who?
yeah.
Oh,
It's a whole week, Jess.
I don't have a song for that. Oh, is it?
It's only one night of fights.
It's like Shark Week.
But International Fight Week is like a giant.
Oh, it's a joy.
They do like a big festival in Las Vegas, where they have a bunch of different fighters and everything, where you can meet and greet, do a bunch of different activities and
Like
shit
a
like
circle
that.
Do you have money on the games, Michael?
I'll
your
probably
college
put some
fund?
money on some fights this weekend.
He's itching to gamble.
I actually am itching to gamble because it's been a while.
Oh, man, fuck that shit. Fuck gambling. I like a sure thing.
Oh yes, Mr.
I don't gamble a lot. I don't I don't put more than $50 into my DraftKings account.
Like
So
strictly gentlemen's bets. We're doing this for the love of gaming.
strictly slap bets.
Yes, exactly. Slap bets only.
It's been a while since that's
We'll
happened
have
too.
to talk about our
Yeah.
slap bets someday.
Well,
Good
hey,
Lord.
Slap
Jess,
bets.
you're off the hook now. It's no longer remember when Jess farted. It's hey, remember that one time?
Remember when
Michael
sharted?
sharted?
Yay! I'm out. You're in, bitch. I love it.
Tag, you're it.
I'm still gonna mention it, and you're still gonna be embarrassed by it. So
Yeah, I always am.
But you can easily counter now. Like
you can
I
easily
farted,
counter, but
you
I'll just
sharted.
laugh with you.
That's true.
I mean,
At least
I
didn't
started
do
the episode saying that I sharted, so I mean, I don't really have shame about it. It just happened.
He told me
I'm an old
right
man.
away.
What can
He
I
was like
say?
oddly proud of it. He was excited to
Yeah,
tell
I was
me.
like, I pooped my pants.
Did what?
I was doing a little
What are you doing?
poop pants dance.
He was poo bearing
My
it.
cat is on his back right now. It's
Just
so
tossing
cute.
it back and forth like it's a hot potato and throws it at Cassandra.
Little poop play.
That's what we're into.
I gotta tape this.
Tape? What year is
Okay.
this?
You know what
I have to tape it.
Get the TiVo.
My shows.
Get the camcorder. Sharon, get the camcorder.
Are you recording? Is the red light on? What does the red
I don't
light
have
mean?
any tape.
Sid, what are you doing, buddy? Oh my God! Seriously, no, he's on his back and he's doing this.
Oh, I forgot to put
help
tape
me!
in.
He's protesting.
I think that's what he's doing. Oh man. So,
Felines are as fired up as any of us.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. What?
they know about that pussy.
What does that mean?
That they do. That they do.
Sid, what are you doing? Oh my God, I'm losing my mind right now, you guys. I think I might be too high. So when are you guys? Yes, exactly. So when are you guys getting your dog?
I don't know. We've talked about more or less fostering to see if we like it. that sort of thing. See if we actually.
Wow,
like
so you're
that
just gonna
idea.
make this. You're gonna make this good boy fall in love with you and then give him back. Wow.
Hey,
I'm not giving him back. I'm going to give him to
Will-
a family who also loves him.
we'll adopt your puppies. If you don't want them, we'll take them. If we like them, though. If we like them. Otherwise, we'll give them back.
Yeah, we might end up liking the dog a lot and just fucking keeping it.
You know what that's called? It's called a foster fail. Isn't that the worst?
Damn. Yeah,
It
that's
is the worst.
That's pretty bad.
That's a very
I know,
negative way
right?
of looking at it.
I know. I was like, seriously,
I
that's
say
what you guys call
I
it?
think
And they're
it's
like,
a
yeah.
foster win.
I would say so, right?
Like the dog doesn't have
the
to go
point
to
of
an
fostering
entirely
is
new
to get them-
family and like a
Yeah,
new place and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like,
That's goofy.
Yeah. I have the foster dog coming in tomorrow, and he's a good boy. I can't wait to meet
you
him.
got a foster dog?
No, my station spotlights one foster dog a week, and
Oh,
they'll
nice.
bring the dogs to our station, and we get to take pictures and play with them, and it's like the best. It's like the best day ever.
That sounds dope.
Just-
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool.
Last week we had a 3-month-old puppy. And he was the
Aw.
cutest. He was the sweetest too. He was super chill, and that breed is usually like crazy.
What breed was
But
he?
he was, I think a Staffordshire, so basically like a pit bull, but he was bigger,
Hmm.
and he was all black, and his name is Benedict. Like he was part of the Bridgerton litter,
Little
so he's Benedict
Benny.
Bridgerton. Yeah, he was the sweetest and so chill. Like just you wouldn't think he was 3 months, but obviously he was 3 months because he was so small. But he was just the chillest, and I was like, "Oh my god, I wish I had a yard. This sucks being in an apartment."
Yeah.
So yeah, we have one coming in tomorrow, and he kind of looks like a boxer, but like a boxer pit bull.
Nice. I like foxes.
So cute.
Oh.
So cute.
Yeah, very.
So I love my job. Bless you.
5.5.
It wasn't very good.
May the Lord guide you to the light. Because this is a Christian country now, folks.
That's right. We
Don't
always
you
have
fucking
been.
forget it.
In God we trust is on our dollar bills,
You guys just want
but
to
it's supposed to be separation of church and state.
give
I'm
up
just
and
saying.
Go to Canada now?
become super religious and just go along with it.
No.
Can we just?
You mean
Might
start a
have
cult?
to.
I was gonna say, can we just start a cult,
No, join the cult.
I think this is the cult.
guys? If you want to join our cult,
I'm
Let us know.
tired of
Sunday
fighting.
is the cult.
abortions are totally cool with us.
I've
Actually,
been
we prefer
fighting
Have to be done
half my
safely.
life for things to be worse than they began.
And you know what?
That
We'll
means
pay
you,
you
should just
for
give
that.
up because then
for
it would
that
do the
fetus.
opposite, right?
Dude, I don't know.
When I'm queen,
I'm fine with minding my own business and just not caring.
no, but I'm not because I'm an American.
As long as I have my gun. I don't need anything else. I
That's
don't
right.
need you. I got my heavy metal.
They ain't taking away my gun, but they can,
I'm
they can take my
seriously
baby too.
debating
gonna
getting
put
a
it on
gun.
me.
What?
I can't have a gun. I can't. But I respect those who do.
I
And you should.
would love a gun.
I feel like we're heading.
I enjoy guns. I enjoy shooting them. They're a lot of fun to shoot.
Michael's like, I have murdered. Yes.
Yeah.
I enjoy.
Any other questions?
I enjoy ending people's lives. I
Seeing that
figured
light.
their parents
go for
probably
her
didn't want them
eyes.
anyway, and probably wanted an abortion. Wasn't able to.
I
So,
took care of it for
I took
them.
care of
all
it
right.
for 'em.
I'm basically a hero.
I'm
I'm
basically
called
Vecna.
abortion.
No one
Boy.
cared about him after he was born anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah.
They only pretended to care
Works
Um,
out.
before he was born.
But like I do think that we should have the right to own guns. But I also think that there should be some reasoning behind you being able to get said gun. Like, I think, not really reasoning, but I think, like, people need to go through more background checks. I believe that people should go through safety courses, and based on their performance in those safety courses, that teacher decides whether or not they're fit to own a weapon. Things like that. I just think that would be helpful.
I
So
want to put
basically
guns
the things
in
you've got to do
8-year-olds'
to get an
hands.
abortion.
Basically, the things you got to do to get a license to own a car, to drive a car. If you have to go through all this shit to drive a car on the road, why is it okay to just shoot a fucking projectile that shoots faster than vehicles?
While we're on the topic of getting a license to drive a car, why are we allowing 16-year-olds to get a license and drive a car? I said it. Yeah, I
They
said
need to get to and from school.
I said it.
it. Take the bus.
Well, while we're on that, why can I sign up to serve my country but not drink a beer?
Yeah. No, for real. That's the thing.
Dude, did you know?
Can we?
Did you know
at
the
least-
smoking
can we
age is
at
21
least
now?
Make
You
a
can't-
law where it's
Yes,
Yeah.
I did know that.
they banned Juuls.
Yeah.
You can't have a Juul pod anymore.
Why can't I get
They appealed it though,
my
so they're back
Juul
on the
pod?
market until that appeal is.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
I just
So
I
fucking
hate
dumb. I hate this country.
Yeah.
Happy
Happy
Nothing
Fourth,
makes sense.
folks.
Nothing
but
makes
just
sense.
I just want one good thing to happen. I just want one good
Well,
thing to
Biden
happen.
fell
R.
off his
Kelly
bike,
got
so
30
that was
years.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I
R.
guess
Kelly
that's
did
good.
get 30
Yeah,
years.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good. R. Kelly, yeah. Bye bye.
You can't ask for too much, Jess.
Bye bye. I guess not. Okay, yeah. You know what? You're right.
You know what?
know
Not
what?
that
You're
bad.
Not. You know what? I'll have to have my baby, but at least R. Kelly is in prison.
At least
Yeah, at least
Kelly's
R.
in
Kelly
prison
can't
for
get to
peeing
him.
on underaged girls.
That's true. That's so true. And can't pee on him. Don't pee on me, R. Kelly.
I heard. Actually, I saw a video of R. Kelly when he was like in. They held him in prison, and they were like the other cellmates were like making him sing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
It almost seemed like they were like doing it as a way of like, hey, we're not gonna rape you if you do this.
Yeah, because you're R. Kelly.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, he'll be fine. His brother's in prison
sing
too.
Stuck
so
in the
he'll be
Closet. I want all 20 minutes of it.
and I got no plans for today.
Yeah, I'm stuck here just like you.
good. I hope it's
I'm
hell.
your cellmate. I ain't going anywhere.
And the guards are like, I actually kind of want to see that too.
Yeah, they
They're just
probably
standing
do.
there with their fucking nightsticks, just like.
Making the beat.
Well, one
Yeah,
guy's in
there's-
the corner jerking off.
Now I'm stuck in the closet.
Okay, so that is good news. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that balances out, women losing save care. So that's all,
Women lose their right. R. Kelly loses his. Pretty even.
I mean, that's kind of fair, right? Because if R. Kelly doesn't speak for all of us, who then?
Men who does?
Oh. Oh my god. Oh, Bill Cosby.
He's out of prison.
I know. But I was talking to Eric and I was like,
they had to exchange him. They were like, we can't have two celebs.
but also, like, America's dad. That's right. America's biggest rapist. How I just That's
You
so
put
weird.
the pudding in.
Is that how it goes?
All right, new Seth MacFarlane show, America's Dad, animated series. It's Bill
Starring
Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
And all
Fucking brilliant.
his raping escapades. Each episode is a different rape.
Holy fuck. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that'll take him, what, 5, 10, 20 seasons?
Yeah,
I don't
solid, right?
know if
23
Seth
episodes
MacFarlane's the
each
right one.
season.
I was
That's
only
more
doing
a
it because
more of a Judd
American Dad.
Apatow.
No,
I mean,
get why
I'm
you like
open.
that
I'm
one.
open to
cartoon?
creators. I'm open to different creators. Maybe.
Dan Harmon.
Directed by Kevin Spacey.
Did you say Vanna White?
What? Yeah, I said the fucking lady who points at the fucking sign on Wheel of Fortune. That's who I said should make
Wheel
that
of
fucking show.
Hey,
Fortune.
Because she's one of the stars of
She's
Wheel of Fortune.
very well known. It's true,
Vanna White makes a lot of money, okay?
dude.
Yeah.
She's been doing that for centuries.
Vanna White is and will always be America's sweetheart. So one thing we have. We have Wheel of Fortune, that's
And
it.
she can't have abortions.
There was
Pat
There
Sajak
was
is kind of an
a-
It's
asshole.
none of it. None of it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
dude. Pat
biggest prick.
Sajak says some shit to her sometimes. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They be banging.
What?
Yeah, we think they banging.
Oh,
We-
for
we-
sure.
yeah,
for sure.
We
He like goes to grab her hand. She's like, Pat, no, we're on TV.
Yeah.
There was
He's like,
one
"Come on,
time
it's
where
risky."
I can't remember exactly what he said, but he like slipped up and
It was weird.
basically was like, and now we'll go home. And he's like, well, I'll go to my home and she'll go to her home.
That's what he said. That's
Something
what
like
he
that.
said.
Like, we are like,
Wow.
I don't think
Maybe
they're going home.
Maybe that's what maybe that's what they're supposed to be. Like that's the whole allure of Wheel of Fortune. Like, are they or aren't they?
I'm sure there's a
Are they
little bit
fucking-
of that.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
will they,
Well,
won't
yep.
they?
Yep.
Yeah, but like that would have made sense 30 years ago. But now they're like 60
Yeah.
years old, 70 years old.
What, they
Yeah.
Why
can't
people keep
finally come
watching.
together?
But their
No.
audience is also
They're like,
60.
they
People
might
can't
today.
find love
They
when
might
you're
kiss.
70.
They might kiss.
Today
find
might be
love
the
at 70.
day. Oh my god! If that came out that Vanna White and Pat Sajak were actually, they actually fell in love after all these years, I would forgive the Supreme Court.
or huge plot twist. It comes
Never,
out
I will
that
never
they've
forgive
been
them.
siblings the entire time. They're brother and sister.
Oh god!
that
I think
would
everybody's
make it
hearts would
so
break.
much worse.
Yes, that was like who is it? Danny and Marie.
Donnie.
Donnie and Marie.
Yeah. Partridge?
I mean, they're
Seth
siblings.
MacFarlane
so.
made that joke on Family Guy or American Dad or one of them.
They
What was
weren't
it?
actually
What was his
related.
last
were
name?
they?
Donnie Darko.
They were.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are very related.
Yeah,
You can
they're
tell.
brother and sister, right?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were just a TV band.
What was their
Donnie
last
and Marie
name?
are
Turner.
What is their
very
last name?
real.
Donnie.
Osmond.
Donnie and Marie.
Osmond,
Yeah,
right?
Osmond.
Oh, see, I was thinking of the Brady's.
He hosted a game show for a while. You guys remember what game show that was?
Are you
Osmond?
fucking your sister?
And how are you getting away with it? Tell me.
Well,
Uh,
we've been super famous since we were kids, so they just kind of let us do it.
That's right. We've only had each other to lean on.
Ma said to keep it in the family.
Oh
Gross.
god. Very Cersei and Jamie.
Mm.
I'm an only child.
Yeah. Well, at least they didn't have a kid, as far as we know.
That's what you think, Eric. And then one day you'll fall in love and you'll realize.
He does have a sister, you guys.
I have biological
See?
siblings.
See?
And that is actually like a legitimate fear of mine. Falling in love with someone and finding out
It is a fear, yeah.
they're my sibling.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who is who, you know? Who's who, what's what, when's where.
What's in my mouth? What's in my butt?
So like
What's
every
in my
time like
pants?
you see a girl, you're like, or like date a girl, you're like, hey, I'm gonna need to see your birth certificate.
This isn't for anything
Whoa,
weird.
that's-
I
Blood
just
sample,
the
real
first
quick.
I need
date.
Real
I need a
quick.
sample
It's
of
the
your
first
DNA.
date, Eric. You want my birth
Let me
certificate,
just,
and you want me to call you
Fix
Uncle
your
Eric?
hair.
Yeah, right. You got something in the. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah.
Just
That's
bags
what
it
you're
up
doing
the
to your
room.
hair. I think you should brush it.
Oh my god,
And
your
then
hair
give
is
me
so
the brush.
dry and brittle.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Unbelievable.
it's weird to fuck your sibling.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, don't recommend it to people. You know, it's probably not a.
Oh, ew. I don't want to talk about that. I'd rather talk about cum and shit.
Well,
On your
some
sibling?
people
Have you ever
are
come and
coming
shit
in
at the
their
same
sisters.
Actually?
Ooh, that's a good
Actually?
question.
Wait, what? Wait,
Have you ever
wait
come
a
and shit at
second.
the same time?
That's
Oh my God,
that's
what's
the
that
only
like?
way I can now.
That makes sense.
Good answer. Good
That's
answer. Good
why
answer.
you are single. Got it.
Yeah, probably.
No, he just hasn't found the
But-
right dumper.
Dumpy.
Yeah.
He's the dumper.
It'll all just come out
You did
easy
it
when
right.
it's the
He
right
could take
person.
it. He could take it.
Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, ew. He could take it. Just take a dump right on my chest. I don't get that. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why do
It
people do
shows
that? Ew.
trust.
Trauma. Depravity. It shows trust.
That's like ultimate level intimacy.
I trust
I trust you so much that
you can shit on my chest.
I want your shit all
Oh,
over me.
God.
That's how much I trust you.
Yeah, you
'Cause I
gotta,
know I
because
won't
like,
get any infections.
no, not that kind of, like, you gotta trust that that person is never gonna tell a soul that they shit on your chest. That's like,
Oh, is that what that is? Okay, that's like yeah,
I don't think
it is
think
another
that's,
level of intimacy, I guess.
I don't know.
Oh God, I just can't. Poo poo play is gross.
No, I can't. Mm-mm.
it is gross,
Nope.
but
Yuck.
shit happens.
Yeah.
Yes, I am judging you if you enjoy poo poo play.
If
Okay,
you're into shit, I'm gonna judge you.
I am definitely
sorry.
judging you.
I'm sure you're not a cool person.
Are you okay? Are you in the hospital right now?
Like, I am okay with not knowing you, is all I'm saying.
Delete me as a friend right now.
I
Do me
just
a
I
favor.
think that you should always have a mint or be chewing gum if you're gonna like, because if you're letting people shit on your chest, then you are for sure eating some shit at some point.
Mm.
And I don't know if I really can trust someone who's eating.
So you're saying wearing a
Waste.
mask is the best technique?
Yeah,
That might not be a bad
I don't know. I
idea.
mean,
yeah, that's a good one.
If you're gonna shit on people's chest, make sure your partner's wearing a mask.
I'll say this though, if you're the
You don't
type
wanna
of
kiss shit.
person that is allowing shit on your chest, I feel like you're also the person that's like, let's just check it out. Let's have a little tasty taste.
Yeah. Well, I feel like they're definitely
curious.
they don't give a shit about safety because they definitely don't care about COVID. Like, you know
Oh,
what
no.
I mean? Like,
No, I'm saying like, yeah, I feel like
so I'm
like
saying
there's
they're not
almost
gonna be
a
wearing a mask.
there's got to be like a curiosity to it, I would imagine, because like I don't know, to me it's like not appealing in the least,
Well-
like that disgusting.
We all shit. Like, what do you? How are you curious about it? We all do it. You
Do you
see
think
it,
people
you
who are
smell
like-
it, it's
And like how do
there.
you sexualize it? Like
Yeah,
that to
like-
me is like what
Do you
how
think
does,
people that
how
are
do
into,
those
like,
two
getting
things,
shit
like,
on
come
That's
and
together?
exactly why I'm
shit?
judging you.
do you think they get turned on when they go in the porta potties? Like, do you think they seek them out?
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh,
Do you think they
fuck, that's a good
fantasize
question.
about diving into one?
If
face
you
first?
are I mean, look, there are people who legitimately swim in cesspools. Like they
I
do it.
I almost wish you were
But-
talking about incest right now.
Proper protective gear.
Hey, you just said poop and cum. Here it is.
I know.
We went there. What do you want from us?
You want the extreme? We got the extreme.
It's just so gross, you guys.
Poopies.
Oh god. Poopies.
Are we having fun
Ugh.
yet?
No.
So yeah,
That last one was
for
even
the
bad for
holiday
me.
weekend, have yourself a chili cheese dog and think of
Oh, there you
Poopy
go.
chests.
Ooh, I like that.
And Swan
Make
died
chili cheese dog on your chest.
into
And then
there you go.
a
ooh,
porta
Michael,
potty.
that's perfect for you. So when you have your chili cheese dog, you could fart, and Cassandra, get ready.
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah,
not
I'll just
happening.
I'll
There you
put
go.
my like let me know, just like spread your butt cheeks, and I'll just put my mouth up to you
Yeah.
like human centipede and just
Oh,
eat
there
your
you go.
farts,
Yum.
Yeah.
and then immediately
that tastes like chili dog.
barf all of my organs out and die right there.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Michael will get that vomit acidity up his butt, and he will die too.
Right after
Lovers.
he fucking jizzes everywhere.
Right.
And that's how we're
as
found.
I'm putting it
Don't
up
forget
like
the
A
jizz.
real Romeo Juliet
that.
situation.
That's right.
These two, the detectives
That's love.
after. These two really loved each other. You can tell. Well, how can you tell, sir? Well, yeah, she clearly let the poop in her mouth, and then she puked. See?
Oh god. We
Yeah.
have fun. We have fun.
We do have fun.
Science.
It is science.
Science isn't real.
Read a
Yeah,
book.
apparently not. Where'd that come from? Like, science is a bitch? Since when?
Get science out of our schools.
Science.
Religion
And
only.
put religion in. How dare you?
And
They
only
need
religion.
to know where they came from.
Rage, rage, fucking rage.
Yes.
That's how I'm feeling.
Don't ask questions either.
That's right. Don't be curious. Just accept things for what they are.
Just let
And
us
then-
control
and then
you.
go-
Stop.
And then go get married immediately, have as many kids as possible, do it again. It's great.
Mhm.
Oh my God! Like, why do you resist us so much?
I know, right? Just
Like,
accept Jesus.
Ridiculous. Like,
You guys
we're
are
just
being
trying to
really
help
uncool
you.
Accept
right
Jesus
now.
in your life and the pastor's dick. I mean, what's wrong with being different? Like, I just don't understand why that's wrong.
What's wrong with killing babies? They annoy everybody.
No more babies on planes? What? Come on.
Before
Oh my
That's
god,
a
I can
dream.
finally get some shut eye.
That is the American dream.
More AR-15s in
I
preschools.
mean, also, there are like, there are. I want guards at every post with AK-47s. No, AK.
You were right. You got it. You got it.
AK-47?
Yeah, that's a gun. Yeah, you're good.
That's a gun? Okay.
That's a gun.
AK-47s at every corner. And I want kids,
Jess.
and I want the safety off.
Jess, I gotta say something though.
Is it
You
AK-47?
gotta but you gotta at least be confident in what you're saying before you start talking about it. Like you can't.
Well,
be like,
that's
is that
me-
what it is?
that's-
and because then
I'm
everybody's
making
just
fun
gonna
of
go,
people.
Yeah, but because you're not confident in making fun of them, they're gonna go, well, this bitch
That
doesn't
is
know what
me
the fuck she's talking about either, and then shut you off. Canceled.
Hashtag canceled.
Canceled by the
Well,
right.
and the left. And the Green Party.
Staying right down the middle, baby.
The green part.
Right in the sweet spot.
Oh, yeah. Get those guns in schools.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
That's right. So do we have is it time for final thoughts? I don't know. How long have we been going here?
We're right around 1:15.
Okay.
I would say
We could-
final thoughts.
We could do
is,
final thoughts.
Yeah.
All right, let's final thought it up.
Well, go ahead.
Well, in conclusion,
Firstly,
rage against your machines. I rage against them.
Don't let the robots take over.
That's right.
Fuck you. I won't do what you tell me.
Fuck. Exactly.
killing in the name of.
Exactly. That's what we need. You say you want a revolution. We all want to change the world. Let's fucking make it happen.
Well, you know.
So that's my final thought. Celebrate International Fight Week. Don't celebrate the 4th of July. Keep rocking.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes, cock
Yeah.
rock. Keep cock rocking. Also,
Uh,
don't always trust your farts.
That's solid
main
advice.
takeaway.
Mm-hmm.
Main
But
takeaway. I love
Trust
that.
everything you read on the internet.
Yes, don't always trust your farts, but trust the internet,
It's always right.
especially Wikipedia.
Oh, then now that's
Especially.
definitely right.
Mm-hmm.
My final thoughts are that I am disappointed in our leadership, and
lack
I
thereof.
really that's why I put it in quotes. And I'm just as disappointed as I am still hopeful, because I guess you could say the true American spirit is fighting for what's right. It always has been. And fuck yeah. So I am still going to celebrate the 4th of July because I do enjoy the holiday. I desperately wish that I could say that I am happy with my country right now. I am not. But again, there is the American spirit of fighting for what's right. So don't do anything fucking stupid. Women are the best. Please let them in leadership roles because we can do it a lot better. No offense, guys, but we are better. And yeah. And that's my final thoughts. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Eric?
Me? Okay.
Eric?
I would just like to say that one of the Mega Man series I used to play when I was a kid, Mega Man Battle Network, was just announced as a re-release on PS4 and Switch coming out next year.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm super
That's
pumped
dope.
for that.
Mega Man was dope.
Oh, this was the best one too, though. It was Battle Network series, which was
I don't remember them that well, but I do remember playing them.
Game Boy Advance. So yeah, I'm super stoked that I
Oh,
can.
yeah.
I was just recently thinking, man, I wish I could play that game again, but I don't have a Game Boy Advance. And where would I even find the games? And then here we go.
Perfect. Cassandra?
Yeah. I guess it's just a weird time. And it's weird timing too with this holiday coming up, and yeah, it's strange, and I have a lot of mixed feelings, and I feel a lot of contradicting things at the same time, so that's fun. But also I think too, to our viewers and our listeners, feel free to send us an email, like DM us, let us know your thoughts on this topic. And where you're coming from and things like that. And we'll do our best to share resources that we can find to help support people in need. So yeah.
If Jess is up for it, we can put some links to some places that you can donate and things like that.
No, absolutely not. I'm not up for that.
All right. Well, then fuck you and never mind.
Fuck you and fuck your family. No, yeah, of course. We definitely want to help steer people in the right direction because this is a time for pain and not a time for celebration. So, we are here to help that pain and help ease it. So,
All right.
email us the Sundays to podcast@gmail.com. But
Cassandra,
Cassandra,
hit 'em
hit
with it.
them.
Like, subscribe, comment, share, tell us your thoughts, let us know your opinions. We want to hear it. We love to read the comments, so get at us. And for any of you out and about this weekend, just please stay safe and do your best to enjoy what you have.
Very well said.
Boom.
Yeah. And
Eric.
Thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by, guys.
Peace.
we out.